Whoa.
Look who's with us.
We're really in the Fade.
Land of raw magic, nightmares, and this, apparently. It's a lot to take in.
Harding thought we should talk about what comes next.
She's not wrong. But if you need a breather, can't hurt to look around first. Wisps. Figures are in the Fade, but I swear they're following me.
You alright?
Strange place you've fallen into, but I'll work with it. You know me.
No, I don't.
Do I?
I know Varric wanted you for the job. You know the same about me. It's a start.
I'm not sure stopping a ritual is the best way to meet someone.
So much for first impressions.
Here's hoping I'm better on the second.
Is this flirting?
Well, you're not bad so far.
You take a lot of notes. What about?
I didn't really feel flirtatious.
Lately, what we know, or knew, before Solus
Why am I
changed
so
the
flat?
game.
And it's...
Not much. I'm sure Lace would hate to hear that, but one step at a time.
not much isn't gonna save the world. This'll get worse before it gets better.
The question is, how?
Cheerful.
That's what I'm here for.
Okay. Well, you're not what I came here for. So, who isn't here? This isn't where I came from, right? Is it?
It wasn't supposed to go this way. What do we do now? What do we do?
Harding?
Oh, hey, Rook. How's it going?
I should be asking you that. I got you hurt.
This is a dangerous job. Everyone knew that signing on. There's so much to do. We have to keep going.
Are you sure you're alright? Maybe you should rest.
Yes, Rook. I'm fine. This is nothing. I'm just a little dizzy. I'll walk it off. Or something.
Harding, you can't just...
Oh yeah? Watch me. We need to get back to the ritual site, don't we? Let's stop worrying about me and go do that. Come get me when you're ready to go.
There's something there. I don't know what that is. Is this where I came from? What the fuck is this? Most of us have only traveled through Diluvians at the whims of those who call themselves our gods. We know them as mirrors that always go from one to another. A bonded pair linked no matter the distance. Solas has outsmarted the so-called gods. If we use normal Illuvians, they could track us to our lair. Solas has improved upon June's work by creating a mirror whose singing stone can change its tune to take us to any Illuvian, and not just his bonded partner. Thus, we can travel wherever this rebellion needs us, with no fear of pursuit. Travel is as safe as a normal Illuvian. If you have questions, ask for the slow arrow. Veilguard, I don't recognize that name. Also, most of us who have traveled through Diluvians blah blah of our gods. So is this person not a god or a godlike being like Solus? But they know them personally, it seems like. Considering that their freaking notes are all over the place and nowhere they're talking about Solus.
So, we stopped the ritual.
And Varric paid the price.
Hey, Varric made his choice to go talk with Solus. He knew the risks, we all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the Lighthouse.
He did? When?
While I was out cold. He showed up in my dream, and he's really mad that we stopped his ritual.
Good.
He's also trapped in some kind of prison in the Fade. Not happy about that either.
You're sure that wasn't just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
Solus can speak with people in their dreams. Even kill them.
I'm safe on that front. I bled a little when I got knocked out. Enough that he can gripe at me, but not enough that he can make my head explode.
So Solus is using blood magic? Like any normal mage would to play with your mind?
But he's not a normal mage, like I told you. He's an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
I'm kinda sick of you, Nev.
The gods of my people were incredibly powerful. I don't mean they were powerful like a skilled mage. I mean they destroyed entire cities. They shattered mountains. So no, they might not literally be gods, but they're a lot worse than whatever you're thinking.
All right, well, we've stopped the ritual and there doesn't seem to be an immediate danger. For now. You're certain Solus can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
I'm not certain of anything, but we're not out of danger.
What do you mean?
Solus had two of the other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
Elganon and Gillinane, two of the ancient elven gods that Solus rebelled against. When I talked with Solus, he was scared of them. He said they were horrific tyrants.
Tyrants so powerful, elven history remembers them as gods.
Solus says Elganon and Gillinane drew on the Blight for power and became corrupted. That was when he imprisoned them.
So instead of one god running around, we have two. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
We need to get out there and stop them.
Just like that, without Varric. And you're still getting back on your feet.
Even with Varric, what do you mean?
Fine. We can't just sit here and do nothing.
We need to investigate. Figure out what we're dealing with before we rush in and make things worse.
And how many more people will get hurt, get killed, while we spend time investigating?
While we spend time investigating? That wasn't that bad, but that was funny. I don't want to hurry to dislike me. But Nev's right. Like, we can't just... What, just stop them? We don't even know where we are. How do we leave? And you want to just stop them?
If Elganon and Gillinane are worse than Solus, we can't go in blind. We need to know what they can do and what they want.
But we only have Solus's word about all of this.
Then let's go investigate for ourselves. We find out what we're dealing with, and then we take our shot.
Fine. The Alluvian led us here instead of back to Minrathous.
Let's hope it goes back to the ritual site. Maybe we can find some clues at the scene of the crime.
Harding, are you okay to go?
I'm not gonna sit back while elven gods destroy the world because I have a headache.
All right then. Let's get back to the ritual site.
The Illuvian has its own special room. It's just down the stairs.
What? I don't have shoes. No. I don't have shoes. I can't wear this out to fight. My feet are exposed.
For all we know, there's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of that Illuvian.
If it even takes us back to Arlathan.
Harding, you sure you're up for this?
I'm fine.
Well then. Shall we?
Let's do
I don't like
this.
that Nev's in front of us like she's the leader. I'll put on my
quiet.
raggedy robes.
Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Maybe.
Right, let's take a look around and see if we can find...
About to meet Bellara, it feels like it.
Shut it down!
I'm trying!
Don't worry, guys.
It's not working! I can't contain it!
Oh my god.
Strife? Earlin?
What are you doing back in Arlathan?
Long story.
Isn't it always with you? And did I hear you're going by Rook now?
Nev, this is Strife and Earlin. They're veil jumpers, like me. Experts in elven magic. I worked with them before Harding and Varric recruited me.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault. Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging. Bunch of artifacts that had been dormant for centuries started coming alive. This is because of Finn Harel's, Solus's ritual, isn't it? Thought you were supposed to stop him. Or did unforeseen complications lead to unforeseen consequences? Again.
I'm gonna hit you in the jaw.
Will you let it go? Yes, the map was destroyed, but everyone walked out of there alive.
I told you to wait.
I don't
If I'd
care.
waited for you to make a copy, people would have died.
So you ran off on your own, and now we've lost the only way of navigating back to that site. We lost the
If I get a
work put
chance
into
to kill
it,
you, I am doing
everything
it.
we uncovered, and
I'm not gonna
everything
get a
we
chance,
hadn't.
But like,
Solus's
waiting
ritual.
for it.
You stopped it?
Sky's not ripping itself apart anymore, is it?
All right, you stopped Solus. So why is Arlathan neck deep in wild magic?
Solus was dragged into the Fade when we interrupted his ritual, but something else got out.
Someone else, supposedly. Elganon and Gillinane.
Mithalanast. Two of the elven gods of old. The Evanuris.
Shit. If they're back in the world, that explains a lot.
So Elganon and Gillinane are loose. Which means what?
You thought Solus was bad. He's a bit of a bastard, true. But next to them, Let's just say they weren't known for their kindness.
There's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evanuris, and a reason he imprisoned them.
Of all the ancient things to unearth, of course it had to be two of the Evanuris. And of course it had to be you that unearthed them.
Gareth is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of veil jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find Bellara Luther. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
And also at blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. Then you two get your friend back to your camp and we'll find Bellara.
The way they were just standing there.
Harding, I need you to stay with Strife and Eolin, all right?
What? No, I'm coming with you.
You're a great shot, Harding. You can help the Veil Jumpers here. They need you.
Fine. Since they need me.
We'll meet you back at the Veil Jumper camp. It's just south of here.
Bellara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
Never been to this part of Arlathan before. This fog's strange.
I've never seen fog like this. Something's not right.
I might change my hair again.
So that suit of armor is moving. We've got company.
Gotcha. Oh, people. Where'd you come from?
Bellara? Bellara Luther. Strife and Eolin sent us to find you.
Wait, didn't you used to be a veil jumper? You left with Varric. What was your name?
Rook. At least, that's the nickname Varric gave me.
Nev Gallus.
Wait, I know that name. But protocol is to wait a full week before they send anyone out to look for me. I've only been gone 3 days.
Well, the situation's changed. For the worse, unfortunately. Our gods, Elganon and Gillinane, they've escaped from Fen'Harel's prison. And by all accounts, they want to destroy the world.
Oh, yes, that is very much for the worse. Okay, wait. I need a second.
I've had a couple of days and I'm still trying to wrap my head around it.
It does sort of
What is
explain
going
a few
on with
things,
Rook's
though.
accent?
Like what exactly?
The surge of raw magic in the area. These artifacts started waking up a while ago, but in fits and starts. One here, a couple there. Then, a couple of days ago, the sky split open. And now, raw magic. Thick as fog. Only a god, or gods, could have done that. There's something kind of exciting about it. And dangerous. Really dangerous. Dangerous enough that I was gonna head back to the Veil Jumper camp, but...
But what?
See that shimmer? That's a veil bubble. It's separating us from the rest of the real world, so to speak. You can only pass through it one way. Once you're in, you can't get out.
Strife and Eolin said you're their best Veil Jumper. Hope that means you've got an idea.
Maybe. A bubble like that? There has to be something at the center that's generating it. Something powerful. If we can find it and remove it, safely, I mean, the bubble itself should collapse.
And then we're back in reality?
I sure hope so.
Well then, let's get going.
Why are we all the same height? I just want to compare my character to hers. Because I'm going to be adjusting my character obviously. Is this the way we're going? That's what we're walking on?
I've been trying to get to the artifact at the center of the bubble, but these magical constructs keep getting in the way.
A few dozen demons shouldn't be a problem.
Spirits, not demons. They're animating those suits of armor. The armor's attuned to the artifact to protect it from threats.
Ah, and I'm guessing it sees us as threats.
Something's throbbing over there. Okay, so platforming isn't gonna be hard at all.
That's the edge of the bubble.
Levitates are
Can't pass through it. We need to shut down the artifact first.
What? What was that? We just got disintegrated. What edge of the bubble? Oh, there? Why is it? Okay, I could barely tell what it was there. Yes, iridium. Flawless crystal.
Is that water just swirling into the air? I've never seen that kind of magical anomaly here before.
We call it the whirlpool. They're not usually this big, though.
Get that off my screen. I don't want to see that. Also, like, why's my health like always on the screen? I don't need to see it. Is it like on, like showing up because I have 2/3 of my health? Jesus. Nug me. Wash my feet. There's a fight over here. I feel it. What's up here? Is that a setting? Why are the animals just disintegrating? What is happening?
we need to go.
Then let's deal with them quick.
Don't know who she is. Bellara, you don't know who the hell she is. Okay, I'm not comboing properly, it feels awkward.
Let's go again. Any ideas on what the artifact we're looking for might be?
I have a couple of theories, but nothing definite. We might find some clues in the ruins, though.
Nice to find ruins that haven't been picked clean.
Most people are too afraid to go this deep into Arlathan, except us veil jumpers.
With how wild the magic's been here, I don't blame them.
Yay. Well, my feet are still exposed, but okay. At least it actually looks like armor now. Don't know why I didn't already have stuff like this. Just had some generic, just fabric.
Do you know what this place was?
Could have been a temple, could have been where they stored food. But judging by the sentinels, it's probably something important.
Well, isn't this a sight?
Wait, is this? No, it can't be. Not here.
Can't be what?
We have to get over there. The artifact we're looking for must be inside. It almost feels like an armory, or something like that.
Why would there be an armory this far out?
Warlords. Ancient elves had a lot of them.
Sarah's crazy. I don't know, I'm just gonna disappear in the void. I don't know if that's a setting or if that's just how. Surely it's not
No
a
way
technological
across.
thing.
Think we can make the
They didn't
jump?
just disappear.
Oh,
into
no,
position.
we can make a bridge. There should be a power crystal somewhere nearby.
Why do you know that?
Got it.
Bring it over here and slot it in. And there we go! Easy.
Wow, isn't that something?
A resonance amplifier. It's drawing magic from the ring temple to this area. I need to shut it down before we can go up the path. But doing that will attract anything nasty that's hanging around.
We're ready.
game? I am nearly 3 hours into this game, and you're like, oh, press this to dodge.
Ready if you are. Got us from a distance. Behind you. What?
The last of the magic energy. Path should be clear ahead.
Pumpkin. So just like jump attacks and there's that. I don't know if it's more damage than this.
So you're really Nev Gallus? The detective from Minrathis?
Last time I checked.
I've read about you. You've gone after some powerful mages before, but Fen'Harel? The real Fen'Harel?
And now Elganon and Gillenane, apparently.
My actual gods are out there trying to end the world, and Nev Gallus is on the case. I can't believe it. Damn, another sentinel construct. We'll have to take it down. Okay, easy enough. But watch out. Whenever you see one, there's more nearby.
Okay, like, do they hunt in packs? What do you mean? Why is it guaranteed they're like together? Like obviously they probably like gather around something or they're placed around things that they want to protect, but still. That was just fell off. That's I'm kinda lost. There's a lot of foliage. Is there anything in that ever?
Someone met a bad end here.
Even mages have trouble with the artifacts here. They expect them to work like, you know, normal magic. But they're different. The magic's more alive somehow.
We have found the usurper's archive spirit, and is not the Dread Wolf's creation as we surmised, but another's. You can guess whose. Do I want to change my hair? Maybe. My head feels too big.
These kinds of ruins never gets old.
Anything here that can help you piece together what exactly that artifact is?
I have a theory, but we're miles away from where that artifact should be.
Oh my god, a new knife. Why is it locked? I think it's like fantasy design, but I don't like how. Why is it twisty like that? Fight me.
These constructs! It means I was right. Right about what? About where we are. It's an armory. And I think I know what the artifact is.
Brooke gets that one. Never down Bellara. So if this is an armory, what sort of artifact are we finding? A weapon?
An archive spirit.
A what?
A creature of the Fade, bound to a crystal. Our ancestors used them to store knowledge and to help them dream.
Is any of this in the past games? That sounds like they just made that up for Veilguard. It's fine, they're adding to the lore, but it just feels like an entirely different lore.
Methalinast. Darkspawn. Darkspawn. Here. I never would have believed it. Until today.
So, I like the design of the new Darkspawn. I mean, it's not too dissimilar to the last ones. It's just that they're a little bit more animalistic. Not really running around with weapons. Naked. Not barbaric.
Another one of those resonance amplifiers.
Get ready. Once I shut it down, the path ahead will remain blocked until the magic dissipates.
We've got your back.
Why?
Eyes open. That's one for us. There's a problem.
I've never seen Darkspawn this deep into Arlathan Forest before. As far as I know, it's never happened.
Could the Elven gods be commanding the Darkspawn? Solus did say they were blighted.
You saw those Darkspawn, though? Something was different about them.
And we'll stop them once we get out of this bubble.
Right. Let's get to that central temple.
Yeah. They have tentacles on them. I hate, like, you're really small, but I hate how they went from copper, silver, gold, or copper, silver sovereigns into just gold. It's like, I get it, like, simplifies the currency system, but it's probably far easier to, like, manage that. It kind of just ruins it. It's like just going...
The wall looks weak here. I bet we could break it somehow.
It's kind of like just in like a sci-fi game, you just name it credits. We could have just called it Sovereign.
I wonder if that ballista could smash through this wall.
Why?
More Darkspawn, right where you broke that wall.
And another resonance amplifier.
Should be the last one, I hope.
Fingers crossed.
I think it's less of the head being too big and more so like the torso's too short, it feels like. I've never felt like proportions are so...
Barrier's down. We're close. I can feel it.
Oh my god.
Have you noticed something about the blight? Where it is, I mean? It's almost like it's feeding off the elven magic.
really see that. Is that the blight? There's black roots. I don't think I've ever seen the blight look like that. It's more so just been flesh. Does that look like it's breathing? I mean, it's kind of just the texture shifting. Jump that. Thank you, convenient pole.
If that building's what I think it is, then the alignment means we're here. This is it. This is where it was kept.
Where what was kept?
The archive spirit, or as the ancient elves called it, the Nadas Dirthalen. It means the inevitability of knowledge.
Why is it called that?
I don't know, actually. The notes were never very clear on that, but I plan to find out.
More constructs ahead.
The inner sanctum. We're getting closer.
Did I just miss? It's not doing damage. It sucks. I don't know if he was burying me or shoving me.
Looks like this door is going to need a second power crystal.
Then let's go find one.
Ball.
We did it. All that's left is the Nadas Dirthalen. I have so many questions for it.
You're going to ask it questions?
It's an archive spirit. You'll see.
Cutscene time.
Okay, here it is. The Nadas Dirthalen.
So we take it and we're good, right? We can head back?
Oh, I wish. No, it's a lot trickier than that.
As if Darkspawn demons and animated suits of armor aren't tricky enough.
What do you mean by tricky, exactly?
If I remove the artifact the way I'd usually do it, it'll explode and take out half of Arlathan with it. Good news is, I think I can shunt the energy somewhere else. Okay, here we go. The way the magic is pulsing, I've never seen this before. It's almost like it's breathing.
Is that an ogre?
Ogre! That's an ogre!
Noises it's making.
Wasn't expecting to fight an ogre today.
I wish they didn't.
Then again, I also didn't expect to learn that my gods are rampaging around and trying to end the world. Just one of those days.
I don't think that was a good line.
Okay.
It wasn't poorly
Let's
delivered.
see. Okay. There we go. Ooh. No. That's good. I think. Oh.
What does that crystal do?
keeps the artifact powered, focuses the ambient magical energy. That's why these things still work, thousands of years later.
Oh, no, you don't.
Sulanan, Vir Sulevanan, and Nadas Dirthalen.
Well then,
I am the Nadas Dirthalen.
right, I have questions.
I am the Nadas Dirthalen. What do you...
Did it die?
Where'd the spirit go? The Nadas Dirthalen, I mean.
It went back into the crystal, but the crystal's broken. Until I fix it. It's kinda my thing, fixing magical stuff. Strife and Irulan will want to know about this. And the Blight, and the Darkspawn. Let me know when you're ready to head to the Veil Jumper camp.